How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of Once Upon a Time, with episode 14 of season 5 as we continue our adventures in the Underworld. And it's been a great first couple of episodes of this new arc so far. Looking forward to seeing what will happen in this one. It was quite the episode as we saw Hercules for the first and potentially last time, given how his story concluded. But it was really, really phenomenal to finally meet him in, I guess, Once Upon a Time standards, as well as exploring a bit more of Mary Margaret's past and how I guess Mary Margaret has technically died, with Snow White 100% in the game, as we had Snow basically ditch the Mary Margaret persona, I guess. So yeah, and we caught up with Hook, who seen better days. Hades putting that onus on him, where if for every soul that does leave the underworld, which is 3 so far, someone from Emma and Co has to stay behind, and he's put that onus on Hook's hand. That was intentional, the plural, I guess. So, you know, let's continue to beat him up any further, because clearly, from the looks of things, he hasn't been beaten enough already. So yeah, but I am looking forward to seeing where this episode takes us. So with that said, let's get into episode 14 of season 5 of Once Upon a Time. Let's go.
And it will make you lost.
Shit.
Reduce you to a mindless, tormented husk. So please, keep all arms
Oh no.
inside the boat.
Great. I mean, yeah. What's the matter? Not gonna, not manipulate her enough, Rumpel?
Someone I've known a long time. Mila.
Oh!
You don't have to be doing this yourself.
That's a name that has not been brought up in quite some time.
Somehow it still didn't do, at least. Faye?
Take your eyes off Faye, don't you? Oh my goodness. Nice CGI snake. Oh, okay.
I need to retrieve him.
I'm supposed to watch the kids.
Well, they're dead anyway.
Yo!
It's
Oh!
quite simple, really.
He's not wrong, but damn, that was cold.
If it lets you save him.
I mean, I don't know if this is technically enemy of my enemy, but...
Well, of course. Emma knew him as Neil. They had a torrid affair, which resulted in a scandalous teenage pregnancy.
Quite the fulfilling family, dynamic,
so
isn't it?
You've
Welcome to
been
Once Upon a
my
Time.
lover and my son. Is that right? Huh.
I'm sure we'll laugh at
No, but we'll get our cure anyway.
Oh,
You'll go back and take it.
take it. You kill me for sure.
Wow, now there's a puzzle you'll have to figure out.
Jeez.
He can't kill you if you get him first.
I love how she's putting all of this weight on Rumpel.
Say, he said that he moved on. And that he was happy. Whatever he had to resolve.
It's gonna kind of sting for
did.
Rumpel to
you.
digest that, considering the debacle
so
between
much.
Mila and Rumpel in the past.
I hear water this way.
That would be the River of Lost Souls. We can take it to
Yeah.
where Hades...
Doe skin of all things. I'm not saying it's Bambi's iconic dead mother. And I'm not saying it's not.
Okay,
If I find a
okay.
headstone, does
Time
that
out
mean
there,
that
Cruella.
person's here in Underbrook. Underbrook.
Underbrook.
Oh, you are clever.
You're capable of getting the pirate on your own, I'm sure. And don't even think about using magic. Hades would notice anything this close to his home base.
If he's not moving, I'm not either.
Oh, come on.
If he tries to steal this thing, I'll give a shout.
Especially with that dark one-ness in him. Hey, you two can, you know, talk how you've been doing since you died.
Oh, did I make you do that? Oh, that's a nice dress and a pretty girl.
Stop it.
I got it. I got it.
Need that. I'm fine.
Lady alone.
This is where they first meet.
What?
Oh, Mila's gonna take off. Woohoo! What a hook!
I've not seen the ocean much beyond our small port. Is it wonderful to travel so much?
Oh, Killian. Oh.
Tina.
Oh boy.
With the air smells of spices.
Look, word of advice, do not look down. Same with you, Emma.
I never listen.
You're impossible.
And you love me for it.
Aww. Where's Hades enjoying his popcorn seeing this? Okay, so something's gonna definitely happen.
I should have been there for him. Not
And there is that regret, because...
punished him because I'd grown to hate his father.
Yeah, I mean,
I was selfish.
Big didn't deserve that.
Then you can leave here with the cure.
I don't even
Should have
know.
asked!
Just got a knife.
There will be a terrible price to pay.
Oh, because
But not
you know
anymore.
what magic is
If you're
like.
interested, we can make a deal.
I don't know much about deals, but
I'm sure that
can
won't
save my
change.
son's life.
I'm also sorry I missed a chance to see you. You were my first love, Daniel. And you will always live in my heart. I just needed to know you were okay.
Didn't want him to be punished. Can I just say Snow
You
taking
were there the whole
her
time.
to see him?
Yes. I want you to do it. So, are you a man I can do business with? Or do I simply have to kill all of you?
But my ex-wife
Olive
saw me just
branch.
now. She'll tell everyone.
I'm sure that's a puzzle you can solve.
Oh no, don't you dare.
I did something else instead of gold.
What did you give him?
I signed the paper promising him my second-born child.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck,
Sold our child.
fuck.
No, that's it. I mean, I didn't. We don't have a second-born child. We just have to make sure...
Oh no.
Because you. Thank you very much for deciding the rest of my narrow little life for me.
Ugh, ugh. Yeah. Our, like,
I'm going to the tavern, Rumple.
oh boy. Oh boy.
Become the man you always wanted me to be. The one who takes what he needs.
Oh shit, oh shit. No! Rumpole! What the fuck?
He blew my magic right back at me. Mila, I couldn't stop it. She's gone.
Are you kidding me?
Mila was here.
Oh, oh, this stings a lot more for bloody Killian.
I can't stand.
Oh, let's see. She's gonna heal the horse. Regina!
Just checking. I'm back.
No, I was wondering if that was like a same horse from the stable all those years back when Daniel was alive.
How did you do it? You helped get me out of there, so I should say.
Thank you. No need.
Stay of execution.
Oh,
What do you
you get to live now. Consider this a generous move.
Chisel them onto the headstones. He said whoever I picked would remain in the underworld.
Oh no.
Looks like he did the picking himself.
Who? Oh, come on! Really?
What does this mean?
It means we're stuck here, and now we can't use your heart to save her.
How can... No, nah, not happening.
I don't like carrying debt.
Unfortunately, Dark One, the contract is binding. Even if I wanted to change it, I couldn't.
Yeah, does that apply to Dark Ones?
Owe me.
I owe you.
Because I don't think it does.
I can't owe a debt to a dead man.
There you go.
Asked the crystal ball to show you your child, didn't you?
What?
So, this is an image of your child. Your next child.
Yo, no way!
Belle doesn't know it yet.
No!
She's pregnant. And guess what?
Holy shit!
I can cash in the debt and take
You
your...
get the fuck out of here!
All magic comes with a price.
Oh.
And now, Dark One, the price is you work for me.
Was not expecting that kind of twist, was I? For this season, Belle being pregnant. So, yeah. Obviously, she's none the wiser for the time being. But I guess when you saw her in the earlier flashback having pancakes with Grumpy, I think it was, you're just thinking, okay, she's just having a nice, dinner or whatnot, pancakes. You can't go wrong with that. But you could chalk that up to a craving, I guess. So, yeah. So yeah, and obviously that deal that was made has kind of bit Rumps up the butt. So especially with that guy handing the deal over to Hades, and now Hades is like, well, I can cash in, really, and take your child. So, like I said, it is so weird with Rumpel being in a very, very vulnerable position, because now he realizes he has a second chance, and this can really alter some things in regards to, especially him being the Dark One. That path initially led him to protecting Balefire, and now he has a second child. So, yeah, but it's not just that, though. It's also the fact that you've got Hades, who has him under his claw. So, yeah, but I'm excited to see where things go. Hades is really, really becoming an interesting adversary. So. Now he's taken matters upon himself in regards to potentially trapping Emma, Snow, and Regina. Obviously, they won't die. Touch wood, because, I mean, Snow could die, Regina could die, and given where Regina's story went in this episode, you never know. But I don't think they're going to die. There's going to be some kind of loophole away from this. Maybe the contract is up when Hades, I don't know, when he dies. So, yeah, but damn, this was really, really great stuff. And so far, probably my favorite addition to the Underworld arc that we're on. Not just in terms of the big reveals for Rumpel, in regards to in regards to how he is now expecting another child to emerge in his life, but also Regina's story was really, really great. They wrapped up Hook's captivity to Hades really, really well. They didn't drag that out for like several episodes where it would become tiresome. There was awkwardness. Oh, excuse me. There was awkwardness in regards to Mila and Emma. So, That was really, really fun, though. In regards to the fact that Emma has, been in love with not just Mila's former partner, Killian, but also her son. So, just highlighting how bizarre the whole Once Upon a Time family line can be. So, yeah, if you thought the Targaryen line was a bit complicated, then yeah. So, I know it's a weird comparison to make, but I mean, the other thing I've got is Doctor Who, and I don't think that is as especially with the Matt Smith era, I don't think that's as nearly as complicated as what's happening with the Targaryens, I guess. No, but it was really, really great all around, and yeah, you did feel so bad for Bellfire as well. Obviously, he played a minor role. I say a minor role because saving his life was the main priority in the flashbacks. But I think when you discover the relationship between Mila and Rumpel, and just how burnt out he was in regards to Rumpel being the Dark One, especially when he got older, and just Mila just being very, very crude. Yeah, you do feel so bad for Bellfire because he really had two parents that just couldn't cut it, really. I mean, you saw how Mila essentially pushed... I mean, obviously, we saw her regret everything in the underworld and talked about the fact that she wanted to apologize to Bellfire because of the lack of support she provided. But when you go into the flashbacks, you really felt so bad for not just Bellfire, but also Rumpel as well, even though that Rumpel did a very, very shitty thing in regards to making that deal in regards to giving the second child to Fendrake, I think his name was. And, like I said, it's a very, very terrible thing. But also at the end of the day, with Rumpel, what he is fighting for is Bellfire, because there is that loveless relationship between himself and Mila. So, and not just that though, but when Bellfire got better and when Mila found out about the fact that Rumpel sold the second child to that Fendrake person, she just bolted. She was like, you know what? I was ogling a pirate. I'm gone. I'm gone. So, yeah. But like I said, I cannot blame Mila as well for being a bit pissed off. But at the same time, she forced Rumpel, who wasn't really exactly a character, well, at that time known for his strength, in a very, very difficult position. I mean, I think she would have if she was so adamant on having that guy die, she should have done it herself, really, because we saw how Rumpel just didn't want to go through that option. But Mila, always chastised him for his cowardice. So, but obviously, I think the whole thing with him in the underworld and him in the flashbacks is how the tables turned, really, because he even said, I am the person you wanted me to be. And Rumpel, phoy, I mean, that was really, really shitty in regards to what he did to Mila. Like I said, with Mila, she considered what she did in the past, and she was beating herself up about it. So, yeah, but phoy, she did not deserve to be yeeted into the pit now. And yeah, any chance of a reunion with Bellfire, done, because with this episode, it really expanded things in terms of how the underworld worked, especially with the gravestones and the lost souls. Yeah, now she is there for eternity, and yeah, I mean, it's not like Mila has been the worst person in terms of morals in Once Upon a Time lore. I mean, what she did in terms of ditching Bellfire and putting Rumpel in a very, very heinous position in regards to, okay, well, our son is dying, you're going to do something about it, just to prove that you're not a coward. Like, yeah, they're not really admirable things, but like I said, there's been worse characters on this show in terms of morals and whatnot. So Cora, had to. No, but she didn't deserve that. She did not deserve that. So, but I mean, when Mila saw Rumpel as the Dark One before, when she died the first time, I mean, he wasn't exactly one for a great hospitality, and it's the same here, really. So, and of course, Rumpel had to sprinkle some lies to the group in regards to, oh, well, Hades did this shit. So yeah, but no, I really, I do say in regards to Mila putting that onus on Rumpel in terms of, okay, you're gonna kill a healer if you want our son to live. Essentially, I'm not gonna do it. You are. Just to prove that you're a cow. He was put that onus on his shoulders in the same vein that Hades put that onus on. Okay, you're gonna write down the names in terms of who's gonna stay here on the gravestones. Hades did that to Hook. So, and there is that difference in regards to Hades being like, fine, I'll do it myself, to Mila not doing the job herself. Like, she was the one who was more so, she was the more, don't want to say bloodthirsty one, but she was the one that was like, okay, kill him. So yeah, and Rumpel did struggle with the concept on that. I mean, we've had Mila tell about the fact that, oh, you should have died, etc. Like, you should have died like the brave person, and all of that. So it's not like the first time that Mila has put that onus on Rumpel, but still, you did feel a bit sorrow there for Rumpel, but you also understood Mila being pissed off. So, but at the end of the day, I think with Mila and Rumpel, they both played a detrimental effect on Belfire's life, whether it was him as a child or him growing up a titch more. So yeah, but still, I did feel so bad for, like, Rumpel was really, really stone cold in this, to what he did. Like, I was really, really shook in terms of the fact that he just force pushed Mila into the pit. So she didn't really deserve that, but but yeah, this was really, really great stuff. And like I said, I also really loved Regina's story as well, about how there is that catharsis for her, because there is that worry about the fact that Daniel's chilling out in the underworld. And like I said, in this episode, we did get like elements in regards to how the underworld works in terms of the gravestones. If they are up, then they're still here. If they've toppled over, then they have moved on to a better place. And if the gravestone's cracked, so as soon as Regina went to the graveyard, you had a feeling she was looking for Daniel. And I really, really loved what they are doing with Regina's story in regards to Daniel. Like I said, there is that catharsis for Regina, because she can move on now. There is a lot of worry about the fact that Daniel's here, and we've seen this season how like, especially with the Camelot arc, how Daniel has still played a bit of an effect on Regina's mind. So you're in the underworld, and you worry that Daniel might be tortured, and Daniel might be here with some unfinished business. So there is that catharsis that she can finally move on and know that Daniel's in a better place, as well as the fact that she's able to get her powers back. So that pain is no longer a worry. And you had her heal the horse. See, I wasn't sure in regards to, what that symbolized, because obviously it wasn't like Daniel or whatever, but I was thinking, I'm getting gassy, but I was thinking about the fact that it might be a symbolization of him being the stable boy, and with that catharsis, with that fact that she can move on, her being able to bring that horse back up to speed is a nice way for her to get her powers back and progress. And yeah, like I said, I feel like for me, I felt like the horse was from, I guess, the stable that I guess Regina and Daniel met at, etc., him being the stable boy, but it could be, you know, there could be multiple meanings, but one thing is for sure for me is the fact that this is a great step forward for Regina, and I have to say the fact that Snow aided her in the graveyard was really nice, considering the hostility that there has been in regards to Regina and Snow. She put that onus on Snow about the fact that see, there's a lot of that going around, but all of this onus talk is being played in different levels. Like I said, with the fact that Snow aided Regina in the graveyard, it is really nice because of the fact that you had Regina blame Snow all of her life for Daniel's death, and there is that comfort. Like Regina and Snow, they are back on great terms. Well, they're on great terms, really. And the fact that Snow aided her is pretty poignant in regards to the fact that Snow's no longer to blame, really, in Regina's eyes for what happened to Daniel, and she has that comfort, really, for Snow to aid her. So it's really beautiful stuff. But yeah, it was really great stuff. Even like Emma, like talking to Mila about that comforting talk about Neil, that was really nice to give her that kind of comfort. Obviously, that's just, you could say, dead in the water. But yeah, great episode. That was really and like I said, it was just really surreal seeing Rumpel now being a pawn for someone, because he's usually the one with, you know, the world in his hands, and Hades is like, no, you're gonna work for me. And yeah, the fact that Belle is pregnant, that's gonna, I feel like that's, like, even when everyone escapes the underworld, or Underbrook, I love that, I feel like that's going to be a huge significance for Rumpel in regards to, okay, where do we go from here? Like I said, especially with how he became the Dark One in the first place, and how Neil impacted his path there. Does he want Deja Vu to hit again? More to the point, when Belle finds out, because, like, will she want to stick around? So it's going to be very interesting to see how they handled that. But overall, I thought this was a superb episode. Like I said, from the 3 episodes we've got so far for the Underworld arc, I feel like this one hits the best so far. We've still got like several episodes left to go, but no, this was pretty big and pretty great. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!